guys and welcome back to our channel. So this particular look was requested by you guys, so here it is. So you guys know the drill. The first step is to apply an orange corrector everywhere you have pigmentation, dark spots, blemishes, just to neutralize it a bit. I think I completely forgot to hit the record button when I was applying the concealer. So I've used the Maybelline Age Rewind Concealer everywhere I applied the orange corrector, and I'm just blending it using a beauty blender. The beauty blender is from Pack Cosmetics. So next I'm going to use a foundation all over my face. This one's from Milani and it has great coverage. Just remember one thing guys, it's a wedding makeup look, so you have to go a little heavy on your base. It might look a little too heavy, but that's okay. With all the lighting coming in place, it's gonna look fab. So next I'm gonna contour my face using the contour palette. This particular palette, I think I bought it from Dubai and it's a powder contour palette. So if you guys are very comfortable and confident using a cream based contour, then go ahead and do it. I always dab my beauty blender, whether it's a blush, contour, highlighter, just to make it look a little more seamless and not very patchy. Rarely do I contour my nose, but since it's a wedding makeup look, I had to do it. And using the same contour palette, I'm just drawing two parallel lines on my nose, just to make it look a little sleeker. Using a concealer lighter than my skin tone, I'm just applying it to the bridge of my nose, just to make it pop. Using a banana powder, I'm just gonna bake my face, under the eye, below my contour. You guys know the drill. So what baking technically does is it kind of brightens up your face and also distinguishes your contours, makes them pop a little more. Leave it on for about 5 to 10 minutes so that your skin absorbs it. Moving on to the eyes, I'm going to use the Morphe palette in 35O and I'm going to pick the two orange shades on a flat brush and apply it to my entire eyelid. Make sure you use a flat brush so that you can pack the color nice and bright. Using a clean blending brush, I'm just smoothing out the edges and also using a brown eyeshadow to kind of define my crease. Picking the same orange shades, I'm applying to my lower lash line. Next, I'm using a black eyeshadow on the outer half of my lower lash line. Picking the same black eyeshadow on a smudger brush, I'm just applying it to the outer half of my eyelid, kind of creating like a wide angle. So now this is a wedding reception makeup look, so your eyes have to be bold and all glittery, if you know what I mean. Keep blending and defining till your hands start to hurt. For glitter, I'm gonna use the Huda Beauty Rose Gold palette and I'm picking the gold shadow, which is 24 karat, and using a flat wet flat and wet brush, I'm just applying it to the inner half of my eyelid. Using the same eyeshadow, I'm going on the inner half of my lower lash line. Next, I'm going to use the stippling brush to dust off the excess powder and all the fallouts that I've had while doing my eye makeup. Moving on to blush, my favorite blush from Milani in Lady Rouge. I'm just applying it to the apples of my cheeks. Using a brow pomade from Colourpop, I'm just gonna fill in my brows and define them. So I've never had my eyebrows done, which is why you can still see a lot of excess hair. So my brows are a little messy, but don't mind that. Next, we're going to apply some kajal, but restricted to the outer half of your waterline. So next, we're going to wing those eyes. It is mandatory to wear a winged liner to your wedding. So practice it as much as you can till you get it right, guys. Push up the drama, put on some falsies and rock your world. Now this is gonna be the longest part of the video. You guys already know how much I love highlighting, and you have to glow like a goddess on your wedding day. So make sure you make it pop and do the extra step of using a setting spray wherever you've highlighted. Moving on to lipstick. Now you can wear any shade of red, orange or pink depending on what you're wearing. It can be your lehenga, gown, whatever you're wearing. It's completely up to you. Just match it to your dress. Yes, I do eat lipstick. So this is the completed look. I mean, this is the makeup. Put on some jewelry. I'm wearing a Chand Bali and I love them. They're so beautiful. I also wore a nose ring and a mang tika to complete the look. Thank you guys for watching this video. Subscribe to our channel and like this video. Until next time, bye!